to have you with us at yet another CXO Roundtable by Tata Tele Business Services. Fintech has rocked the world. Brilliance is, how beautifully you've been able to, with agility, deliver a phenomenal experience to the consumer, right? You've been able to fulfill their expectations. A lot of traditional organizations are not necessarily prepared to give that kind of an experience, which new age fintechs have done.
Fintech has done a wonderful job in the last 2 years, and the kind of adoption and the acceleration the fintech industry has provided in the last couple of years. I think that's phenomenal.
Today, we all talk about fintech as a methodical way of technology to penetrate better. But there is a time when the compounding effect really comes, when the ability to understand risk is the right way to increase credit.
COVID brought in a lot of digital play for lending, for underwriting, and all the paperwork digitally for businesses. And I think that has been the biggest change.
So we strongly believe that the technology has to be a wraparound of ease. And COVID made that happen. People who had questions, for example, on what technology can do in terms of payments, look at even the lowest strata of society of people using WhatsApp Pay or Google Pay and so on, right? Payment gateways have risen to a new level. So we believe that for the SMEs, it's all good. It's good for the country.
We are in the business of trust. In fact, every one of us is in the business of trust. It's very important. It's very easy for you to lend the money, but you have to collect it back. What in case you don't, or you are not able to collect it back efficiently? That's where we come into play, the last leg of recovering the money.
The expectation, the customer service has gone a notch higher in the last 4 years, right? 3 years. I think that's where organizations like us who've been helping SMEs have been able to work with those organizations and provide a better customer service.
And more than disputes, I would say it's about the problem of recovery. I mean,
Sure.
the pace at which BNPL and the lending of unsecured book has been with
Right.
one of the prominent lenders that we work with. For them, I think the problem is of not the churn or recovery of the money.
Right.
It's the quick and hassless recovery. That's something that we provide. In addition to that, we give them an upper hand that we'll fund the entire mechanism with.
India is changing, and I think we are very proud of the fact that the role the fintechs are bringing, like somebody said, embedded finance, pretty important. BNPL, extremely critical. Similarly,
Right.
escrow is very important in terms of bringing or enabling trust in transactions. I think that's at a very important segment where
I think there is a lot more need for out-of-the-box solutions on cybersecurity. A journey that I think needs more education and awareness. There's a lot more that has happened, and the number of hacks that happened in the last two years has been incredibly high. It's just exponential. So there is a real threat out there, and it has a business value to it now. Earlier,
Right.
it did not. There's a reputational risk, there's a business risk, there's
Absolutely.
a lot of things. And if you put it all together, I think for a CEO, that should be the first on the agenda.
Because the customers actually come to you only when they trust you.
Right.
Are you going to keep their data secure or not?
We've been playing on front foot for the SMEs to talk and actually use cybersecurity as a measure in their organization. As I said, the moment you try and put that as a cost, that's where you're going to suffer. Put that as a
Right.
part of your machinery. Put that as a part of your your whole ecosystem.
Pleasure to host you and have you. Like I said, right, look forward to speaking with you much sooner. Thank you very much.